And now, ladies and gentlemen, in deference to Twitch needing to cover our stream with their ads, please enjoy this moment of yodeling. Hello, murder fans. Once again, we want to thank everybody who continues to donate to our paypal.me maze maintenance fund. That's paypal.me/onemanmurdermaze. Really appreciate it, and it helps us pay for our bandwidth. Second, there is a contest buried in this episode somewhere, and we don't know what the prize is yet, but if you listen, it'll tell you where to mail your entry. Anyway, enjoy your weekly murder. Thanks!
How do we know we're recording now? How do we know the technology's not lying to us?
How do we know we're even not living in an artificial universe where everything
Who do we know? How do I know I'm not actually a fat bear sitting out in the woods dreaming all this?
I got no answer to that. Run the credits.
All right.
Tell me why, I'm still stuck in this place. All the violence, it's just a one-man murder maze. I reappraise my ways, but my favorite place in a blazing haze. And I'll end my days in this one-man murder maze. Let me rephrase. These are the days in a one-man murder maze. Man murder maze, man murder maze.
All right, everybody. Hello. Welcome once again to One Man Murder Maze.
Hello.
The surrealist one-man D&D comedy podcast featuring myself, Eric Trueheart, and Dungeon Master or Games Operation Designer. Director, sorry. Ricky Simons.
Yeah, I know you hate me. It's fine.
Well, no, I mean...
No, I understand. It's fine. It's good.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's not that I hate you.
Sorry, my feelings have been really raw lately.
What is it? Is it the COVID? Are you just
no? One of my animals moved out of my island in Animal Crossing, and I'm not really sure what happened there.
What happened? What'd you say to it?
Well, things had been tense between Tutu, the polar bear, and Astrid, the kangaroo, and I think Astrid said something to Tutu, so
Tutu had to go. Spat.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I try not to. All I do on the island is, build things. Poor animals. They get up every morning. There was a cliff there. Now there's suddenly a river.
Yeah, I would.
Maybe
just
it's a
leave
little
on
discerning.
Principle. Yeah, that's just creepy.
But these are animals, right? Their houses are basically just big dog houses.
Yeah, but still, I mean, they want consistency. Yeah. They wake up and there's suddenly a river there, that.
Sure.
Something's wrong. If I woke up and there was, even if I'm a dog and I wake up.
Maybe this is how they ascended, how these animals got smarter. You just kept changing stuff up all the time.
Yeah, that's exactly how it happened. So, hey, I want to talk about the show. How's that?
Oh, hi.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for those of you just tuning in, read the old episodes. I mean, listen to them. But I'm going to tell you what Horkhauser did last episode.
Yeah, let's find out what happened. And if you're right, I'll give you an advantage point that you sometimes remember you have.
Yes. Okay. So, as we know, Horkhauser was trapped in the town of Cowards. He needed to get out, and he needed to get out. The town is in a magic bottle, and he needed to get it out. He needed to get himself out of the bottle. Need
is a strong word. You could have stayed if you wanted.
Yeah, I guess,
You could have just lived there.
I thought about that, and Horkhauser thought about that. But the truth is, if he doesn't get back and if he doesn't return the plate, there's going to be a big curse on the land, and people he knows will die. So he's
fine.
He's a decent
guy.
Be
that way.
Yeah. And he ended up in a little fey grove. I forget what happened in the little fairy grove inside the thing, but when he gets out, there's the ham mill in town run by the ham wizard Cliver Flea. Cliver Flea is also an author of terrible books. Correct?
Right.
Okay.
Yes. Which you have promised to get him published in the real world.
Yes, in exchange for him figuring out how to get me out of the bottle. That is to say, Horkhauser, and he gave me a drum, like an army drum, that I'm supposed to get across the weird woods and give to Grim Tankerus, who was on the other side. And I guess he's going to use that to get Horkhauser out using his magical stuff. So before he left, Horkhauser went to first a magic shop, which actually turned out to be more like a magic shop that you would see in like Hollywood Boulevard or something. It was full of joy. It had a joy buzzer. I think he bought a joy buzzer.
Did you get a can of snakes?
He did get a can of snakes.
Good.
Got a fake poop. Got a funny nose and glasses. And he also threw in a nudie pen. So I guess it's one of those pens where you click on it and like the lady
turn it one way and turn it the other.
And she
classy stuff.
Puckishly, the bikini disappears. Whatever.
Yeah.
So then, he was cursed as he slept by the horse, which visits him at night. If you're just tuning in, none of this sounds like it makes any sense at all, but it really does. Every night he's visited by a ghostly horse who curses him for the day. And this time his curse was slippery feet. So he went to the taxidermy / leather worker's shop or whatever it was to try to get some cleats for his shoes. Maybe try to get slip a little less. But while he was there, he bought a taxidermied horse head. Nice. And I know what that's for. I don't know if you figured that out yet, but the taxidermied horse head is going to come in handy. So off he went down the path into the woods, into the weird woods. On his way to get to, he's got to pass like 3 exits, and then like the 4th exit is where he gets off. It's like a throughway, but you walk, and there's no Burger Kings.
Right, no Burger Kings, no Wendy's, no traffic.
Yeah. So he did that, and just as he's entering the woods, he comes to a clearing in the middle of which is a massive brawl between the Dimnothics, which are the weird like alien Giger type penis head monsters, and about 5 giant wasps. Right. And Horkhauser decided he was going to run straight into the middle of this. Yeah,
that was your plan. Run right through the middle of this fight.
Yes.
To get to the other side.
And that is still the plan. How's that? Did I get a point?
Oh, that's good. You get a point. Good. Congratulations.
Well, because of that, I'm going to tell everybody what my cocktail is tonight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. This I am drinking because it is summertime now. I am drinking a Harvey Wallbanger. Now, the question is, should I add? I'm going to add the jazzy music in post. So let me this time, because it's just mixing it live has become a pain in the neck. So let me tell you what's in a Harvey Wallbanger. Cue the music. Me. Okay. Harvey Wallbanger is 1.5 ounces of vodka, 3 ounces of orange juice, and a 1/2 ounce of Galliano liqueur, which is a liqueur that's a little bit vanilla-ish and a little bit anisey, and you float the Galliano liqueur over the top. You serve with an orange wedge. It is a very summery drink.
Where do you buy all these crazy ingredients?
What?
Where do you get all these crazy ingredients? Like from a guy standing on a street corner, just a jacket full of liqueurs?
I buy them at the store.
Oh! I didn't know there was such a thing.
There are stores.
I thought it was like Resident Evil or something, where there's just like a guy. You're like, you need bullets?
Yeah, you need bullets. There's a guy who comes up. There's a little.
But it's just liquor. This liqueur,
Yeah, you need Galliano. Believe it or not, Galliano. I mean, first of all, I go to I either go to like your Bevmos or your Total Wine, stuff like that, right? Okay, but believe it or not, Galliano is available at like Ralph's supermarkets. It's that. It's got a distribution deal. So it's not that.
So it's not. That's not that crazy. It just sounds fancy.
It does. It sounds fancy. And it's actually really nice. And it's a very summery drink. It's like drinking, the smell of a fresh cut lawn. That sounds terrible. That's not what it's like.
No, okay.
It's really good though, and I suggest everyone try one at one time.
I went into a Bevmo once looking for Kentucky bourbon beer.
Kentucky bourbon beer.
Because I had it. Yeah, I had it in Kentucky, and it was amazing.
Okay. How's that work?
This is back when I used to drink.
All right.
So I go into the Bevmo and I ask, hey, do you guys have Kentucky bourbon beer? And it became like this thing where they were like, oh, do we have what? Oh, we gotta go talk to the manager. And then there was like this discussion in the back room, and then the manager comes out and goes, where did you hear about Kentucky bourbon beer? I said, in Kentucky? Oh, well, I'm sorry to say that we don't have anything that good. We have some California varieties of bourbon beer, but and then he showed me he shamefully showed me what was available in California.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and
So
I
it's
bought
like-
one. It was okay,
It was okay, but clearly
Yeah.
you touched a nerve.
but it was like I had said the magic word that filled them with shame because they knew they had this product they had to sell, but they didn't want to sell it.
Oh man, you know, you
I
just
think he shot himself that night.
you put your finger in the wound. Yeah. I'm sure he was back like, oh no, we'll have to tell Gary, and like, who's gonna tell him? Someone's here for the Kentucky bourbon beer. You know what happened last time, and
Right.
you know they go back there and they're making sure there's no sharp objects on his desk. You know, and just
Yeah.
Gary,
It's
okay,
sad.
I want you to just breathe, and I just want you to be okay with this because
Yeah.
just want you to know, don't forget, somebody is here for the Kentucky bourbon beer, and at that point
And-
he probably just started
Yeah.
pounding his forehead on his desk.
Just grabbed the drawer and hitting in his head over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So I'm gonna go
So
ask. I'll ask for some tomorrow.
Yeah, go ask him some. See what happens. Could
I
be
wanna-
exciting.
Yeah, let's push him over the edge.
Yeah. Since he
So-
wears a mask now, you can't see the tears as easily.
No, unless it's one of those paper masks that it's
Oh.
just gonna see the wet spots on it where he's been crying over his failure as a.
He's
as
got
a
the wrong
beverage
kind of
merchant.
mask. He has a Zorro mask for some reason, but his mouth is completely uncovered.
No, people try to explain it to him, but like there's no
What? This is a mask.
But what? You don't know who I am. The disease doesn't know who I am. You're like, but that.
Oh, wouldn't that be great if that's how it worked? The disease actually knew your name.
Yeah, it did. Like, aha! Ricky Simons, I infect thee. Aha!
No, my name's Billy. Oh shit.
Ooh! You're not on the list, Billy. If that is your real name.
At least not yet. I've got my eyes on you, Billy.
Oh God. All right, so I'm getting my dice out, and you know what that
Oh,
means?
nice. Right.
It's time
Straightening my hair. How's
time
my
to
hair
get
look?
planned.
Too big? Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
had a haircut in 6 months.
Yeah, you're lucky you can't see the back of my neck because that's how I'm tracking how long I've been in lockdown. Is by the
Yeah,
way.
Tavish has been cutting the back of my hair in my sleep.
Good.
Yeah.
I don't know how to tell you this, but we've all been cutting it in your sleep.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
I was wondering how that door kept getting unlocked.
Well, Tavish charges us each $10 to do it, so
Oh,
it's fine.
that's nice.
She lets us in. She's holding out on you, I'm sure, but she'll probably buy you a really nice birthday present with that
Oh,
money.
that's good.
Hey, so I am running into a Horkhauser now.
Yes.
Running
You are
into
running into a mass of monsters.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So what I am going to do is I am going to roll a general perception check on either side of the monsters, because what you see, like I said, you run into this grotto. This whole thing that you've ran into is sort of like a canyon. It's a dark canyon, lots of trees, lots of water on the ground, sort of marshy. Even though there was daylight when you left, it's so dark in here you can barely see the little beams of light coming through.
Oh wow.
But so you've turned a corner around one of these canyon walls, and
Okay.
in between the trees and everything, and you can see on the other side of this conflict another exit through the canyon.
Okay.
So this whole area is only about 50 feet where these guys are fighting right now. But it's basically wasps stabbing Nothics, and the Nothics look like Giger aliens with a big eyeball on the front of their face.
Oh god.
And Nothics using their I-beam laser to blast wasps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll for the Nothics to see if they notice you as you go barreling through. They don't seem too concerned with you.
Okay.
They seem to be focused on the wasps. The wasps are even worse. They rolled a 4. So you actually you run through, like you just go screaming through that scene, and they like whiz past you. It's like that scene of Star Wars with 3PO and R2 and the lasers not hitting them. And you go through the other side, and you're like, all right.
Oh, all right.
I lived.
I was prepared to roll initiative. I even had a plan. Do you want to know what my plan was?
What was your plan?
Scream.
It's a good plan.
No, my plan was if I got right in the middle of them, I was going to cast like Thunder Wave and just blow them off in all directions.
That's very good.
And then keep running. But I didn't. I didn't need to. Save the spell slot. Would have been dramatic if I'd done that. Yeah. Would have been cool. Good thing this is not a movie. Because people would be like, wow, that action sequence, it was very, he just ran through them. That's kind of weird. So
yeah, it's kind of strange. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to continue down this canyon.
So you turn the corner into the next canyon area, and it's basically about 100-foot wide version of the same thing you just went through. Water on the ground, trees everywhere.
Yeah.
And second you walk in, the first thing you see is one of those Nothics sort of crouching over a pool, and it's got a wasp in one hand, and it's like sort of like it's drowning it. It's like it's like
oh, no.
it's just like dumping like sort of like dipping it like it's a chicken McNugget over and over again in the water.
Okay.
And then he looks up, not first at you, goes, and then before he could do anything, you hear a commotion behind him, on the other side of him, and he's being now approached by several wasps, and those wasps are being approached by several Nothics on the other side. So there's a new confrontation happening here. And you see, go ahead and make a perception check so I can see which direction you want to go.
All right. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, very good. Okay, so you see the whole area. You see that closest to you, to your right, to your right, is about 30 feet away is another exit or another path through the canyon. Okay. And then straight ahead, going through these guys would be another path, but that's about 100 feet away.
Well, I was told I was supposed to pass 3 exits before I got off the main path. And this is what, is this exit 2, maybe?
This looks like number 2. Yeah.
Yeah, so if I can't go there, if I go there, I'll be failing to follow instructions.
Right.
And, we wouldn't want that.
We wouldn't want that, no.
No. Yeah. So... Can I sneak around what's about to happen? Can I sneak around the edge of these?
Well, the one that's dunking the wasp like a chicken McNugget. Let's see what he does. 15. He seems more interested in you than he does those approaching wasps and Nothics. So he's dropping his McNugget and roll initiative.
Ha.
Yeah.
Oh, I get +8. It's still 13.
13. Okay. Yeah. So he goes first. He just drops his McNugget wasp and just tries to blast you.
With his penis eye beam.
His penis eye beam, yeah.
Okay.
So what we do with that is we roll. That's what we do. That's how we roll. And he gets a. Let me see what his advantage plus is to hitting. Roddy Gaze. Okay, this just says that he hits you.
What's going on? What's the chart say?
Oh, sorry. I was reading to myself.
Oh, yeah. Okay, great. Yeah. That would be great. You
Okay.
Instead of a one-man murder maze, you should do a podcast called No Man Murder Maze.
No Man Murder Maze.
Going in your head.
I can just have action figures, and every once in a while I would go quiet. Like nobody knows what I'm actually doing.
Yeah, you just and like,
now, I cannot remember when you fought a Nothic before if we actually rolled to see if he hit you. Yeah, but it looks like with the rotting gaze.
That's a very homophobic thing to say.
Oh, G-A-Z-E.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Come on.
Those are the old days of D&D, unfortunately.
Yeah. Gary Gygax.
I know. So it just says that they target you, and you have to roll you have to succeed on a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Okay, so I get a +2 on my Constitution save, and I'm going to use now. I'm going to use my points. I'm going to use my advantage point that I usually forget to use.
Oh, already?
Okay. No, I should say it was something really important, but I'm not going to because.
All right, no, that's just your style.
I'll forget. Horkhauser doesn't plan for the future. He doesn't think he's got a. He doesn't think he has it tomorrow.
I know.
21.
21.
21.
You have to beat. Oh, you had to beat it. Okay. Yeah, you had to beat a 12. Good job. So
Thanks.
He tries to blast you. So nothing. You feel like a little searing. You're like, that doesn't feel good.
Misses my beard. Bounces off. Probably bounces off my beard. Actually.
Yeah. So
right.
he tries, but maybe there's like a bush in the way, and that gets toasted a little bit, and you see it you see that bush sort of like curl up a little strangely. So.
Okay. All right. So I have a plan because it's my turn.
All right.
And people in the past have complained that I don't, and by people I mean you, have complained that I'm a druid and I don't use my animal form.
Oh no, I'm not complaining. I'm delighted.
Usually because, you're delighted by most things that I fuck up, but usually it's because that I want to use the star form because I got that really badass star spell if I'm in star form.
Sure, yeah.
But I think this calls for something. I think this calls for an actual animal form, and I think Horkhauser is going to transform into a giant spider.
Nice, very good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to look up what my movement is for a giant spider.
Right.
Because it's an action to transform into this, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And giant spider. Okay, so speed 30 feet, climb 30 feet.
Oh, you can climb though. That's good.
Yeah, that's the thing. So I am going to turn into a giant spider, and then I am going to do a little wild shape. Gonna test that out here. I get one wild shape, and I'm gonna crawl up into the trees and crawl and 30 feet up, and I'm gonna try to cross this clearing, being up in the trees.
Okay, good idea.
Yeah. I thought so.
Yeah. So you go up the tree, no problem. You're a spider.
I'm a good spider.
He's watching you go, and he's like, and he looks kind of pissed off about it. So he's going to try.
Screw him.
Yeah, he's going to try another eye beam since you're still within range. So roll your spider constitution.
Oh. Well, my spider constitution is less than my constitution. Think about this. If you transformed, like you and I sitting in a room, you transform into a giant spider. I'm going to assume you're way tougher than a human being. But my giant spider form, I have one less constitution than I have.
It has different advantages, though.
It's ugly, that's for sure.
You're terrifying.
It's ugly. There's a lot of that going on. So there you go.
You scared the heck out of my mom.
Well, well, I got an 18.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine.
What
so
about your mom?
A little seared again. Yeah.
How's your mom?
Oh, she's fine.
Okay, good.
Terrified of spiders.
All right.
Just sitting in her spider bunker. You know?
Yeah.
She knows that other one's out there somewhere.
Yeah.
I tried to tell her that there were none left, but then she saw the D&D book. And she was like, "What's that? What's that?"
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. In a little spider safe room that she built in the center of the house. All right. Okay. So he missed.
So he's looking really, really dissatisfied with what just happened here.
All right. Well, is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot a web at him before I get at him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Where's that? Does it come out of your butt?
What? Yeah, I assume it does. It does. It's kind of,
You got a spider butt right now.
It's his abdomen. It's whatever they call that part. And I'm looking up here.
Thorax?
Yeah, maybe is it his thorax? What is it, the abdomen or the thorax?
I don't know.
Okay, me neither. Comes out of his butt. So anyway, so he's got a +5 to hit, range 30 feet, 30, 60 feet. Target is restrained by webbing. As an action, the restrained target can make a DC 12 strength check when it's his turn, I guess. Busting the webbing and a success. The webbing can also be attacked and destroyed.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to web this mofo, and I get a +5.
Okay.
We're webbing the penis-headed mofo.
Right.
Which is a really great album title.
Right. Yeah.
My die fell off the table. Okay, 9.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Oh boy, that just went right over him. He's like, watch it go.
I gotta aim my butt better.
Yeah, well, I think that's a lesson in life. We all have to aim our butts better.
We all gotta aim our butts better. All of us.
Yeah.
I mean, even you.
Especially you.
Yeah.
I'm not pointing at you. I'm pointing at that person, other person.
Yeah. I'm gonna address the camera right now to those at home. All of you at home really need to aim your butts better. We all do, as a people.
Yeah. Thank you for that message.
Thank you. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna use my 30 feet of movement to like cross, tree to tree, other side of the thing. Crawl, scrabble, the way spiders do. And I try to make some spidery noise, like, as I'm going. Actually,
sure.
When
Those
I'm
are
in
good
spider
noises,
form, I can't talk as a human being when I'm in spider.
Can't talk as a person. No.
Okay.
You can still communicate in some way if you wanted. Like, I think if a spider can figure out how to hold a pencil, I guess you could write something.
Tapping Morse code with his little spider legs.
Or writing "I hate you" in webbing.
If I could aim my butt better, I would do.
If you could aim, yeah. I think we'd have to do
some sort of Charlotte's Web. Some sort of Charlotte's Web situation where he just spells out in a giant web in front of Lovelace's house, "I hate you."
I hate you. Yeah. He's probably something you've done before.
Knowing Lovelace and knowing.
It's probably why he thought of you for this mission.
Mm-hmm. Lovelace, my boss, actually, who technically owns Horkhauser because he's an indentured servant. So, that's exactly the sort of thing Horkhauser would do.
It's true.
All right.
Okay.
Moving on. Sorry, didn't mean to get sidetracked.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So you fire the web. You missed him.
And I run.
And you run. So you scurry over his head. And it's watching you go. And you see it get tackled by a wasp.
Yeah.
Just as that happens.
Man, if you see anything get tackled by a wasp, you've had a good day.
Yeah. So he seems now distracted by that wasp. You're crawling over the tops of everything. And as you go, speaking of Lovelace, you suddenly hear, "Hello, Horkhauser. This is Lovelace. How goes the mission today?"
By the side note, I love the fact that whenever he uses his little message spell, he talks like David Lynch. "Hello, Horkhauser. Is he going to give me
reply to this message?
What can you believe happened with Agent Cooper?
Agent Cooper, get in here."
Yeah. It's time to change your heart or die.
I told you I once auditioned for Alfred the Butler, as David Lynch.
Because you can't do an English accent?
I can't do an English accent.
Yes,
so they're
that's great.
I'll just try it. I'll try it like this. I'm like, "Batman, get in here. The Joker's gone wild." I didn't get that part.
No, but seriously, whatever this new Robert Pattinson Batman movie is, I'm sure they've already shot it, but they should get David Lynch to be Alfred.
As Alfred, yes, absolutely.
That would be
Batman,
the
get
best
in here.
Alfred. "Batman, I've served this family for years, and I don't approve.
Are you gonna eat all this?"
Yeah. What would your father say? All right, we need to start a petition to have David Lynch play Alfred in the next Batman movie.
Right? Then I'll finally have a chance at it.
Yeah, you can do the animated version. Yeah,
the animated version.
So I can't talk. I'm a spider. How am I supposed to talk to frickin' Lovelace when I'm a spider?
Shoot. I forget. Can you reply in your mind, or are you replying in your
I don't know. Look the spell up.
mouth?
Look the spell up. See what it says. While you do that, I'll recount another Gygax fact.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the time he stole that helicopter?
Yeah. So, I don't know how many of you know, this is Gygax fact. We need some music for Gygax facts.
Gygax facts.
Maybe I'll go on Fiverr.
The segment is called now.
Yeah, get a little harmonious going, Gygax facts.
Doo, doo, doo.
Gygax once stole a helicopter. And here's the thing. Gygax doesn't know how to fly a helicopter.
Who does?
Who does? So, he was it was like at a news thing. There was a newscopter. He was on top of a building with the helipad. It might have been even the one. I think it was the one in Los Angeles. Okay, so he's there. He's with like some of his gaming buddies, and the newscopter is there, and they're sort of staring at it. Now, here's the thing about Gygax, right? He can't say no to a dare, and also during this phase of his life, he sniffed a lot of glue. That's a rumor. I don't want to say that's not fact, but
what kind of glue? Elmer's glue?
I don't know. I think it's model glue. If you're a glue sniffer, do you sniff model glue or do you sniff?
I used to do Elmer's
He
glue.
sniffed a lot of rubber cement, and so he was
really liked horses.
kind of jacked up at that point.
Right.
And in his mind, that helicopter, all right, was not just a helicopter. It kind of looked like a giant bird of prey. And someone joked at him, "Oh, hey Gary, check out the giant bird. It's gonna eat us all." And that's when Gary kind of went.
Yeah.
He kind of was in kind of a glue frenzy and snapped, and ran straight to the helicopter. Gets inside. Now his normal brain must have been at least knowing what was going on. He couldn't have thought it was a real bird, so something in it must have taken over. But
because birds don't usually have like a blade on them.
Yeah, or a stick that you can pilot. You can't pilot a giant bird of prey. But again, glue haze, reality is very fuzzy for him.
I didn't know about the stick thing.
In a helicopter?
No, in a bird.
No, there is no stick in a bird.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do they fly them?
With their wings.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah. Did you know that? Okay. Yeah. Did you look up the spell?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's hear about it.
Yeah. I was just interested in this story.
Oh no. Yeah. He ends up in airspace over Long Beach, and they scrambled some jets. It was was awkward. But when he came down from the glue thing, he gets on the radio and they start talking. And he goes, "Oh, is that Gary Gygax?" And like everything was
fine. Yeah. They're like, "Oh, we love D&D.
Yeah, we love it."
And they were like, "Hail Satan!" And then they landed.
It was the '80s, so everybody.
It was the '80s. Yeah.
Who played D&D was into Satan. That was just
everyone was a Satanist who played it. Everyone.
Yeah.
My cat played it. Satanist.
Yeah. You had a great Satanist cat. I mean,
I know. Yeah.
Despite the Satan stuff, but I mean, look, whatever.
Technically,
wants to worship.
She was into Beelzebub.
Okay, whatevs.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to judge, but I figure if you're going to worship something in hell, you go to the top. But anyway, sorry, go ahead.
Sometimes you got to work your way up from the mailroom. But you didn't know that Beelzebub worked in mailroom's hell.
I did not.
Hell's mailroom.
I really did not. Anyway, go ahead. Okay. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. So the spell says that you send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with which you are familiar. He's familiar with you. The creature hears the message in its mind. That's you. Okay. And recognizes as the sender recognizes you as the sender if it knows you, and can answer in a like manner immediately. So I assume that means in the mind.
All right.
Yeah. So go ahead.
I got 25 words to text back. Is it how goes the mission?
Yeah.
Dear Loveless, I am a spider. Stop. P.S. Your wife doesn't love you. Stop. That's it. I keep going.
Okay. There's a long pause, and all you hear is, "I'm not married." That's it.
I ignore him. If he wants more info, if that satisfies him.
Yeah. Then a long pause. Well, you got. And he's calculating. 16 days to go.
Oh no.
Hurry.
Okay. I send back. I am still a spider. Stop. Revise previous statement. Stop. Nobody loves you. Stop.
There's no reply.
Okay, I'm going to keep going. He picks the best times to contact me, too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And while you're distracted by that, listening to this going on in your mind, you did not notice the Nothic that was sitting on the branch in front of you.
They can climb trees?
This one does.
For crying out loud, since when can they climb trees?
Yeah. Well, this one looks like it was swatting at a wasp that is nearby.
Okay.
And stopped long enough to notice that there's this big spider here. So it just turns and it tries to I-beam you, so I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. By the way, for it can climb trees, if you want me to quote The Rise of Skywalker, it's kind of like that they can fly now moment, which is one of the shittiest lines in the film.
Oh, yeah. He was surprised by that, huh?
Yeah, like he wouldn't know. Like
He's a stormtrooper.
He's a stormtrooper.
He was a stormtrooper.
Yeah, they can do all kinds of shit. I mean,
maybe they just didn't tell him.
Like, there's no jetpacks in. I mean, for fuck's sake, Abrams.
One of my friends called that movie the Mr. Creosote of Star Wars movies. just keeps eating.
Yeah.
Soon enough, it's gonna explode.
That's a great Python reference, Monty Python reference. By the way, I rolled a 4.
Four. Okay. So you feel kind of gross. You're gonna take some damage.
I felt gross since I started.
Yeah.
Okay, what am I doing?
So the damage you're gonna take. First, it feels like something just popped out of your spider face a little bit. Something
sure.
like something feels like something went boink, popped out like a zit or something. Yeah. Didn't feel good. And you feel a little messed up. And then you take 10 3d6 necrotic damage.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, 10 3d6? What is 10 3d6? Is it just 3d6? 10 plus 3d6?
But we're going to have it because this is a dim Nothic. These are the smaller ones. So we're going to do 5 3d6. So you're lucky.
Okay, wait a minute. Hang on. 3d6 means 3 6-sided dice.
Yes.
So 5 3d6 is 5 3 6-sided dice?
10.
Is it 10d6? 10
that is
plus?
weird. That is a weird statement.
You made it up.
Or take. No, they have it written here.
Oh.
10 3d6 necrotic damage.
10 plus 3d6?
It's probably 10 plus.
Okay. 5.
Yeah, I'm going to say 10 plus. So we're going to say 3d6.
5 plus
10.
3d6. Okay. No, it's false. Plus 5. It's small. You said it was small.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Okay.
So it's going to be 5 plus.
Okay. Roll it. I can take it.
So you got 1 and a 3 and a 5. So that's you took a lot of damage there.
Plus 5.
Yeah. We also going to do something.
14.
Now we're also got another mechanic working here. I think you remember when you were in the town that they mentioned that these Nothics, they don't just do damage to you; they alter your features. They sort of warp you into monsters when they blast you.
Yeah.
So we're going to give you 10 monster points on a scale of 1 to human to 10 to hideous monster. And what we're going to do is we're going to roll a 1d4 to see how many points of monster points you got.
Okay, now...
And I just flipped it across the table. I'll try that again.
So that's 0 monster points.
Put 2 monster points.
I'm not going to keep track of my monster points. You're going to have to do that.
I'll keep track of your monster points.
Because I don't feel... There's nothing on D&D Beyond for monster points.
Yeah, okay.
I can't do that.
So you're at 2 monster points right now.
Okay.
I'll write this down right here.
All right.
2 monster. All right. So with those 2 monster points, you feel like something's popped out of the side of your spider face. You're not sure what. Yeah. You don't have a mirror. It
isn't like a penis for a head, is it? It could be.
It could just dicks all around.
All right, fine.
Like cat whiskers, but penises.
You know, Horkhauser, he's used to this. Like, fine. I've got a. I'm a spider with a face full of dicks. Fine, whatevs. Yeah. What
immediately happens though is after it blasts you, it's like that, and then immediately gets slammed by a wasp and taken out of the tree.
I use a bonus action to laugh.
Yeah,
as a spider. He knows what's happening.
The spider has now sailed across. The wasp has stopped. I need you to roll an initiative with this wasp.
The wasp it just tackled the thing. It's busy.
It hit him, knocked him off, and has stopped. Like, you know.
Now he's going to go after me?
Now it's going to go after you.
Doesn't he understand the enemy of my enemy is my friend?
No, these guys are bastards.
All right. Okay, so I got I actually got a dirty 20 on initiative.
Okay. Ooh, I got a 20-20.
Oh. We're even.
We're even. So you go first.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm going to try to web the wasp and then run. This is my plan.
All right.
So roll to hit the wasp. I get a +5. Ooh, 23. Did I web the wasp?
You web the wasp.
Web the wasp is one of you
saw it lifting its all stinger butt, and it's coming towards you, and then you webbed it against the tree.
So that's great. For those of you at home, I want you to ask yourself, and this is a small contest for which there is no prize, what is web the wasp a euphemism for?
Oh.
All right. Done. Next. All right. You can email it to what's our email address?
Oh, shoot. I had pigs.
Pigs at onemanmurdermaze.com.
But I had to confirm that. I had to look at that again.
So email pigs at onemanmurdermaze.com. If you email the Gmail address, it will be ignored. And tell us what Web the Wasp is a euphemism for, and you will win probably nothing.
Right.
But maybe
our congratulations.
Our congratulations. Maybe when we have merch, we'll give you something.
Right.
Maybe. Or maybe we'll just say thanks.
Yeah. Tell your friends.
Tell your friends. Do you want another watch? Doesn't matter. I'm running, so I'm gonna then take the next 30 feet to go across the trees there.
Okay. So you go across 30 feet, and you are now near. So you went 30. You went 30. So you're about now 40 feet away from the exit to this place.
So and 1.3 more rounds, and I'll be out.
Yeah,
okay.
And you can see that below it's just another big congregation of different groups fighting with each other, wasps and nothics. Mm-hmm. And I need you to make a perception check.
This is not my fight, man. Perception check. Okay, I got a +4. Ooh, unnatural 20.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the first time you've noticed this, probably because you're in such a big area and you can see more of what's going on. And you're up in a tree and you're looking down. You have many, many eyes in which to look at this conflagration. Mm-hmm. So what you notice for the first time ever is that they seem to be concentrating around a small white object. And you're staring at what are they? Are they throwing this thing back and forth? And you realize they're throwing what looks like a soccer ball back and forth at each other.
Okay.
And they are murdering each other for it.
For a soccer ball.
And every once in a while, one of them, like one of the Nothics or one of the Wasps, gets this soccer ball and carries it towards what looks like a couple of trees that are very far apart. Mm-hmm. And there's either a Nothic at one end or a Wasp at the other, guarding that set of trees.
Are they playing football? They're soccer?
They appear to be playing some sort of sport that involves murdering each other to get this ball between a goal.
By the way, I have been very remiss. I was supposed to turn on the combat lights during this, and I did not.
It's been combat all the way,
I know, it's been combat all the way,
Sister Sledge. I just called you Sister Sledge.
I know. I don't know why, but it doesn't matter. I go Google Sister Sledge, people. You won't be happy you did, or you won't be unhappy either. It'll be just
maybe
one
you'll
be
joyous.
Things.
Maybe it'll be the most exciting thing you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, you will. Did they do the Neutron Dance? Was that Sister Sledge? They did We Are Family. Who did the Neutron Dance?
Yeah.
Pointer Sisters. Yeah. Or was that Sister Sledge?
Jeez.
Doesn't matter. Where is Sister Sledge now? Not in the woods fighting wasps and penis monsters.
Oh, we don't know that.
Where they are that. No, I think we don't know that, but there's a lot of things we don't know. We don't know
has anyone asked them?
We don't know if France is real, really, but I think it's okay. So all right, so there's part of me. All right, Horkhauser is a dick. He's an angry young man, and so when he sees this going on, how hard would it be? Because it is his turn. He's done and he's moved. Is it a new round yet?
No, you could go. Yeah, it's your turn. Yeah.
He kind of wants to web the soccer ball, and yank it to him like Spider-Man.
Okay. Sure, go for it.
All right.
You would roll. Let's go for a straight dexterity on that.
Straight dexterity roll, not a 2-hit.
Yeah,
do I get the +5 that I get with my web in general?
Oh, is that what you get? Yeah, you probably have your web attack. Use your web attack then.
Okay, and you can decide whatever armor class you want to give the soccer ball for. 15.
That is what you needed. And you webbed the soccer ball.
And can I sort of yank it back and keep going?
Yeah, it's your abdomen.
Yeah. My abdomen, my choice, pal.
Yeah. They're all there was a wasp carrying this ball, and it tossed it to another wasp, and in midair you webbed it and yanked it towards you, and they all just stopped and looked, and they're like, if wasps could scream, they would be screaming, but the Nothics are definitely screaming.
All right, good. I'm gonna use the rest of my move. I'm at 30 feet. I'm gonna just book towards the other end of booking towards the exit, and I think I'm going to get there. I'm going to be 10 feet away. Okay. And are they still in any kind of range? Are they in long range now, or is it?
Let me see. What the flying speed of the Wasp is 50 feet. Unfortunately for you,
the flying speed of the Wasp is 50 feet. Unfortunately,
the Nothics have to go across the ground, so they're 30 feet.
Yeah, all right.
So the Wasps are definitely ahead of the Nothics.
Yeah, but they're still, it's going to take them at least 3 rounds to get over the shot.
So I'll give you a head start here. What are you going to do?
Run.
You're heading towards. Okay.
So here's my plan. Here is my plan to run across the treetops with the. This is my plan to run across the treetops with the ball, and just before I get out, I'm going to use a bonus action to. Now, what I could do, because I am a dick, I could puncture it and fuck their game, but I have a plan and I have a goal, and so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go the 30 feet. When it's my turn, I've done that. When it's my turn again, I'm just going to use a bonus action to toss the thing back at them and then use my full action to double my movement and then get the hell out. And so they're going to chase their ball back into the middle of their game. I'm going to keep going.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So a couple of the Nothics try blasting at you, but you're without range, so you basically just see these eye rays going.
Okay.
Let's see. So you're ahead of them. So do your first action. The first part of your plan was what again?
My first plan was so I'm 10 feet away from being out of this grove.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
All right. Well, I guess I can do my movement and do a bonus action. So I'm going to move to the very edge of the grove. And as a bonus, I assume as a bonus action, I can let this go. That's not going to be a full action. I'm making that assumption. Right. That's very assumption-y of me. So I'm going to, as a bonus action, toss the ball back at them. And then for a full action, and I'm going to complete the rest of my movement, which if I'm using an action to move, I'm dashing, so that would be another 50 feet on top of that. So I get to the edge of the grove, toss the soccer ball, and in like a really just, victorious dick move, I'm going to just book 50 feet down out of the thing.
Okay. So
book, by the way, haven't said that since the 80s.
Oh, I still use book all the time. Book
Do you?
Yeah, I love book it.
We're booking out of here. Don't know why it is. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what it means other than running fast.
Or why.
Yeah. I used that word in my comic, Wrinkled Chicken is Three-Legged Cat, when you're running from the ghost of Charles Dickens.
Ooh. Available on Amazon. Is it? Where's it available?
It is. Yeah, actually it's available on Amazon. Yeah.
Go buy it right now. You'll enjoy it.
Right now, stop.
You'll have a good time. Stop.
You can't
Pause.
finish until you buy my book.
We'll wait.
Chick and his Three-Legged Cat. All right. Good job. Thank you for buying 50 copies. Okay. So you make it to the edge. You hear this commotion behind you, buzzing and sounds. And so you think it sounds like it worked pretty good. These guys are now, going for this ball and they're ignoring you. As you exit this area of the canyon, you pass by on the ground, because you're still up in the tree, you run past what looks like a totem pole jammed into the earth. Roll a perception for me on this totem pole.
Okay. Can I use an insight check?
No,
it doesn't matter. Perception, I got a 22.
Okay, so yeah, you did good. You noticed several things about this totem pole. It is made out of wood. It is actually carved, it looks like it was carved with an axe. And it looks like a fireman's helmet was carved into this wood, and it has the infinity symbol on the front of it. And
much like the infinity helmet that I have that I
you're
got
wearing,
from the Infinity Brigade back in the town of Cowards. Yeah.
Which, when you change into a spider, all your items go into you.
Into my belly.
Into your body, like it becomes part of your particle makeup or something. Magic. It's really bizarre. Yeah, so it's weird.
About it. Yeah,
although I would like to imagine a spider in a fireman's helmet, but or fire brigade helmet. Sorry, fire person's helmet, firefighter's helmet. I'm almost 50, so I still have old language in my head. But so you notice this totem pole. You see that there seems to be a yellowish light that is pulsing out of it, and as you pass over it, you felt a little bit of a sting, but it didn't do anything to you. Okay. And then you were out into another canyon area. And this next canyon area, you can see, has 3 directions to go. Basically left, right, and forward.
Left, right, and forward, huh?
Yeah. So they don't seem to have much of a difference, except you can see there are more of these pitched soccer battles going on. There's at least 3. Like you notice, there's at least in this area, and this is the biggest area you've been in yet.
Okay.
This is the biggest area you've been in yet.
Honest
this is about
to Pete.
Probably 300 feet long. This is a sort of banana-shaped canyon area.
Mm-hmm.
And there's at least 3 different games going on here.
Okay.
Lots of death, lots of mayhem.
Okay.
So you have a choice, left, right, or straight.
Which is the main path? Because I need to stay on the main path.
That you're not sure of. You can make an intelligence check to see if you notice anything.
I'm gonna make an intelligence check to see if I notice anything.
Okay.
Perception check doesn't count.
This one you're sussing it out. So,
all right. I'm sussing.
Yeah.
Consider me sussing. Ooh, no, I rolled a 5. So.
Yeah, it's kind of. It's really. The thing is, it's really dark here. This all the light is concentrated above on top of the trees, and where you're at, it's just very, very dark inside here.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to go for the center path. Can I still stay in the trees and go around? I'm a Spider-Man. I'm a little spider.
Yes, you can still do that.
Person.
Yeah, you can still do that.
And can I, for example, can I keep them from noticing me? Like all these various soccer games breaking out. Can I
You can roll stealth.
Yeah, I'd like to roll stealth because I don't want them to decide they want to attack me. Because
okay, yeah, roll stealth.
I'm going to assume that they're so engrossed in the game. Stealth is a 12.
Okay.
It's a contested roll usually, right?
Yeah. Let me see here.
I think they should roll at disadvantage because they're really focused on the game. That's just what I think.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll give you a disadvantage. We'll give them a disadvantage. 5 and a 7.
Okay.
That's for the Wasps side.
Mm-hmm.
And that gets them a... No, neither. That's bad on both. And then...
Oh. I like how the Wasps are
7. And
you're rolling by
14.
team.
Yeah, because there's so many of them.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Okay. Wasps don't seem to notice you, but as you're passing over, there's another one of them dim Nothics right above you who's only noticing you because he missed the ball, and he's like, and he looks up, and he's like, and does not like spiders, so I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, he's gonna I-beam me?
He's gonna I-beam you. Yeah, it seems to be their favorite thing.
I'm in big trouble if I keep getting I-beamed, man. All right, Constitution saving throw. Oh yes, 18.
Okay, did not hurt you this time.
Yeah.
You felt a little bit of the bubbling of the skin, but otherwise okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am going to. Well, how far am I from getting out of range of these assholes?
Let me see. Look at the map here, real quick. 222. So it's all below you right now, and you seem to be heading into. Since you went straight, you seem to be heading into an area with a lot of shallow pools of water. But it's hard to tell. It doesn't seem to be as many people fighting in this area.
Okay.
They seem to be concentrated in the center of the body of the banana area, and this down here, it seems to come to a cul-de-sac. So
I've gone down the wrong way.
It's like a dead end down here. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to turn around and head back. And Horkhauser's a dick. That's what he is. He's going to web that guy before he leaves.
Oh, the one that. Okay.
Yeah, the one that tried to attack me. He's going to use a web, and I guess he gets a plus.
Because he did it casually, like he was being a dick too. He was like, "Oh, a spider."
Ooh, 21.
21. Okay. So that webbed him. And what are the rules of the webbing again?
If I use a web and it hits somebody, hang on, let me read it. I win everything.
Oh,
I win
good.
Dungeons and Dragons. I've won the game.
Nice.
Okay. Plus 5 hit range 30, 60 feet. One creature hit. The target is restrained by webbing.
Okay.
As an action, the restrained teacher make a DC 12 strength check, bursting out of the webbing in success. The webbing can also be attacked and destroyed. So.
Okay. But not blinded. So roll a Constitution saving throw.
Hey, it's still my turn, and I get 30 feet before it's his turn again.
All right.
All right, so now I'm 30 feet, so I'm out of range. Right? Right?
Maybe. Maybe you are. Yes, you are.
Okay.
So his I-beam misses.
Okay.
Yeah, now he's just sitting there pissed.
As a bonus action, I'll give him the spider finger.
Yeah. Now he's just sort of wrapped up like one of those Spider-Man comics where Spider-Man has a hostess, dream pie. Yeah. And when the cops come in and arrest it, the guy he just webbed up. It's like that.
And he leaves a little note, like courtesy of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah, except that the cops in this case are two wasps tackling the Nothic.
All right, I should have left a note. And I want my hostess pudding pie.
Right. So you have to come back the way you went, and so you go over that totem pole again, and you feel the same sensation of kind of a little tingly, burny, but nothing really happens.
Okay.
Now you have a choice of going left or right, or straight, which would be where you came from originally.
All right, I'm gonna go where I came from originally. No, I take that back.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Can I make another perception check, or is it just?
Yes, go ahead.
All right. No, I got a shitty perception. I got, no, I got like a 9.
Yeah,
so,
still you are in darkness.
I'll go left.
Okay. You went left? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're going across the treetops, more pitched battles below you, and again you come towards the end, and there is a cul-de-sac with one giant pond down at the bottom. Yeah. Lots of Nothics seem to be gathered around this pond below you.
Yeah.
It looks like one Nothic is larger than the others, and it looks like it's talking to them. And it almost looks like this is where they benched them. It looks kind of pissed off at those Nothics.
He's giving them the coach speech.
Yeah.
Oh,
so you seem to have wandered into the Nothic side of the arena. So I need you to make a stealth check.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep rolling this die in my hand. Just gonna keep rolling it. Okay. 9.
9 total.
Yeah.
Okay. So
it's a contested roll. Don't they have to roll too? They only have one eye.
That's true.
They only get to roll half a die.
Right, wrong dice. I rolled a 10.
Yeah.
So the coach rolled a 19.
Well, the coach is a dick.
And the rest of them rolled a 4.
Okay.
So he's talking to them. He's and then stops. He goes, and then tries to blast you.
These guys have just got a hair trigger. I'm surprised they're not just blasting each other all the time.
Oh, you've seen a couple of that things. A couple times that's gone on too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, I rolled a 17.
Okay, so again, a miss. Yeah. So,
all right, we get the hell out. I'm not going to bother to web the coach. I'm not going to throw another web at it. I'm going to use my full movement just to get the heck out of there.
Yeah. They don't seem to be pursuing. They just seemed like they were irritated to see a giant spider get into their range.
Okay.
So,
well,
Yeah.
If you're a what are they called again? The
Nothic.
Nothics.
Yeah.
I guess that's shooting an I-beam is like flipping someone off if you're a
pretty much. Yeah. It's like a can of Raid, just firing off there. So see, you can go back up, and the only way you haven't gone is right. Or no, you went.
I went left and I went straight. So yeah, the only place I haven't gone is right.
Okay, so yeah.
I'm going to make my home here. I'm going to stop. Okay. I'm going to maybe call a realtor, see if there's any properties available. How about that? I'm going to make my home here.
That sounds homey.
All right, no, I'm going to go right. Let me go right.
Okay.
I'm going to do that.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Wandered into us. I wish there was an announcer at these soccer games. That would be good.
Well, there does seem to be on either side. There does seem to be a few that are just sort of holding off. Mm-hmm. You don't know if they're audience or if they're what's going on, but there seem to be that are just sort of observing.
Very good play from here. And he's used the I-beam again. Not going to help him on this one. And big reversal for the Wasps. And he stung the ball. Mm-hmm. I'm afraid he's deflated it. That's going to be a penalty. And now let's take a word from Aunt Jemima Pancakes. There are no Aunt Jemima Pancakes anymore.
No, thank God for that.
No,
it's all gone.
It's kind of.
Yeah.
It's
about
icky.
time. It's about time.
Kind of icky.
Yeah.
Aunt
It's
Jemima.
kind of yeah.
Okay. Moving on.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you say it, when we're making jokes like about Aunt Jemima, it kind of sounds like you're being sarcasm. Yeah, I know. Just for any white supremacists who happen to be listening, go fuck yourselves. And
please don't watch our show. Fuck off.
No, we don't want anything to do with white supremacists. Fuckers. Okay. Also, please reform the police and defund them, put them on these social programs. Anyway, I'm leaving. I'm dead serious about everything I just said, but I'm leaving the Grove.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now back to comedy.
Yeah.
So you make a right, and again you travel over that little sizzly poppy thing in the ground, and it seems to sizzly poppy, but doesn't really hurt you. And now you're going along a thinner canyon wall. It's only about 20 feet wide, but it's long. It's about 100 feet long, and doesn't seem to be anything going on in here. Seems to be quiet here. You can hear noise up ahead at the end of this canyon.
Okay. I'm going to stealth my way through the trees and try to peek into what the next canyon is, because I'm already not happy about what's going to happen up there. Okay. So you stealth along, and you can see, after a while, the wall opens up on your right. Okay.
And there's still the path you were going straight ahead, which is it's kind of murky down there. It's trying to see what's going on down there. But when the path opens up on the right, you can see just more of those pitched battles going on, and another totem pole jammed into the earth.
This is just a woods full of monster soccer games. This is amazing.
It's like a murder ball.
Yeah. Can I get a decent look at this totem pole, like without attracting attention to myself?
Yeah, you can get down to it if you want. They don't seem to be interested in it.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can make.
In fact, you notice that the Nothics in particular can't pass these totem poles. They seem to be staying in their general areas, not passing them. So getting down to making it, since you're investigating, make an investigation check.
I have a high investigation.
Okay, good.
I think. No, I don't. I have a high insight. No, my investigation's nothing. 15.
15's not bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you can see this has definitely been carved with an axe. It's like a log. It has some magical rune-like symbols carved into it as well. It basically looks like a little, like a fat little cross that's been shoved into the earth. Mm-hmm. But the top of its head is been carved into a fire brigade helmet with the infinity symbol. Okay. And there are like little leaves that you seem to be assisting the magic that is going on in this thing. But it's basically some sort of totem pole that is warding something. The Nothics don't want to go near it. The wasps seem to fly overhead just fine. Okay. But they don't seem to pay attention to it.
So it looks like it's some sort of magical thing to keep the Nothics from in place, basically. Sort of
and now that you recall, when you first entered this maze, you passed by one of these things at the very entrance of this canyon.
Probably keeping the Nothics out of town is what I'm guessing.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
But it didn't affect you at all when you went by it for some reason. You didn't have that glowy shimmer. You didn't feel the little bit of the heat or anything like that at the time.
Interesting.
No.
Interesting.
Yes.
Huh.
That's all I do is I make interesting things.
It is. It's very interesting.
I try to help.
You succeed. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
Yeah. Gonna stealth my way around the edge of the thing in the treetops as a spider.
So are you going straight, or are you going to go through the big open wall area? The big open wall area seems to have more of these guys battling it out. Straight ahead, it's hard to see what's going on up there.
We'll go straight ahead. Is that the main path? It looks like the main path.
It looks like it could be the main path.
Okay. Yeah. I'm a main path sort of guy today, so we're gonna go down the main path.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So now you come to like an intersection. Okay. Again, it's like straight ahead, down or back the way you came. When I say down, I mean like straight ahead or left. Or back the way you came, and this is like a three-way going which way we want to go here, and in the middle of that is a very large version of one of those totem poles, and it looks like a destroyed camp. There's like an old tent that's been destroyed. There's some bits of food, some camping gear, all in a big cluster in that area.
Is there any of the monsters around?
No, they don't seem to be coming near this at all, because this is the biggest totem pole you've seen of all of them.
All right.
This one's almost like half your human size.
But this is like a dead end. This is not the...
This is not a dead end. This is like a crossroads area.
Oh, okay.
3 directions: back, forward, or left.
Right. All right. I'm gonna drop down into this, and actually, I am going to change. Oh, should I change back from a spider? You know what? I'm gonna stay as a spider for the moment.
Okay.
Like you do. And I'm gonna start to look around the camp to see if I can make any kind of discovery as to what this was, what happened.
Investigation check.
Yeah, that. I can't get an insight check? No, apparently not. All right.
Because investigate. You're rooting through using your hands. You're peeking into things.
No, you're absolutely right. I was just bullshitting, hoping to get something better. I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, okay. This is a nice camp.
This shows how honest I am. Is that I rolled.
Did you use your advantage point yet?
Yeah, I used it first thing, so I wouldn't forget.
Okay. Well.
What a nice camp this is. All right, you know what? I'm gonna change back into a person.
Okay.
And maybe as a person, I can start maybe uncovering.
It was very
details.
hard to do. It was very hard to investigate this camp as a spider because you didn't have any hands to open things.
All right. Now I'm going to say now when I change back to a person from an animal form, if I recall correctly, all of my human hit points are restored.
Your human hit points are restored, but there's still something wrong with your face.
Oh, come on!
It feels like a growth on the side of your face.
Yeah, man. All right.
Yeah.
You sure it's not just on the spider's face?
Nope, it's on yours.
Face?
Yeah.
Because it could just be on the spider's face. Could be on the spider's face. Okay.
But your damage is restored.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
But I'm ugly. Whatever.
Something's happened to your face, but you're just not sure. You don't have a mirror. So go ahead and do your investigation again now that you have human hands to root through this thing.
Okay, I'm gonna ask this die to be good to me, and please give me a nice roll. 16.
Good. Okay.
Okay.
So you notice that nobody with your types of digits for hands has gone through here. It just looks like the Nothics don't seem to come in here at all, probably because of the totem pole.
Okay.
The Wasps look like maybe they've nested in here a couple times.
Okay.
But they can't open anything. So the destruction of this tent area is pretty much due just to age. Like it's like a couple years old and it's just sort of rotted and fallen apart.
Okay.
Through the disuse. So you do see a bedroll inside the tent. You see some personal effects like a toothbrush made from junk. Like maybe there's some human hair that's been used on the brushes itself.
Ew.
Yeah, doesn't look good. And not really sure what he was using for toothpaste.
You really don't want that. You don't want that in a toothbrush. You really
There's
don't.
Some wood carving tools. You can see an axe that has been used for carving.
Okay.
And there's also a chest, a small wooden chest, about 2 feet by 1 foot on the ground.
Can I check the chest for traps?
Yes, you can. I think it's the first time you've ever checked for traps in this game.
Well, you know.
I'm so proud. I'm very proud of you.
That I'm doing it now, or that I haven't done it until now.
I'm being facetious. Yeah,
all right.
Go ahead.
Is that a perception check, or what do I get? What do I get for bonus? Do I get any bonuses on that?
That's a good question. That would be investigation, I think.
Really? Okay. Yeah. I got a 7.
Okay. It doesn't look like it's trapped, and it does open up very easily, and nothing kills you.
Okay, good. All right, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
What's inside?
Inside, you see some personal effects. You see a diary.
Yeah.
You see some pencils that have been, used down to their bitter nubs, and you see underneath. You see some like underwear that's been used, and he's sort of kept for a while. But underneath the underwear, you find a beautiful silver mirror.
Really?
Yes, This mirror, it's a hand mirror.
Okay.
So it's got a little handle, and it looks like it's made of actually maybe not silver, but maybe platinum. And it has a cherub sort of gracing along the side of it.
Okay.
It looks very beautiful. It looks very fancy.
Mm-hmm.
And
should I add this to my equipment?
Yes, go ahead.
All right. I'll just say put what fancy platinum mirror.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And what do you do with the mirror?
I look at myself.
Okay, the first thing you see when you look in the mirror is you have a tentacle sticking out of your cheek.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
The second thing that happens is you vanish.
What? Do I turn invisible, or am I just what happened?
You have turned invisible.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Should I call it?
But when you stop looking in the mirror,
mm-hmm.
you come back.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna make a note of this. Mm-hmm. You can tell a Gygax fact while I'm doing this, but
okay.
Very quickly. It's not gonna take me that long.
Okay, a long time ago, Gary Gygax had a big old burp, and he had to sit on a park bench, and he was like, "Oh God, I had all those hot dogs for lunch. I better just let one out." And then he did, and then a duck heard it, and a duck was like, "Hey, baby," and then they got married.
That's a great story.
Yeah, it's like the best Gygax story ever. Actually, they had a beautiful family, and they went to space together.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Were they?
But once he turned out fine.
That's a good story. Yeah, I like.
Yeah, they were happy. Yeah.
Like makes me happy to hear it.
Yeah. Until the moon was blown up.
Oh, you had to go and ruin it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. No, it's fine. So look in the mirror. I turn invisible. Oh, that's it. That could be useful. That could be very useful. But I have to keep looking in the mirror. So I can't fight. I can't really move. I'm guessing, or I could walk, but I can't really.
Right.
Okay. All right. Good. Oh, I'll put it in my bag of holding with the tractors.
Okay.
All right.
So you stuffed that into and then that's pretty much all there is in here.
Okay. Well, and the trail moves. You said there's 2 options on the trail.
Yes. The trail goes 3 options: back the way you came, straight ahead, or down to to the left.
I'm gonna go, and neither of them looks like a main path. They all
just darkness and bleakness and wetness and trees.
I'm gonna go straight ahead.
Okay.
Even though I think I'm gonna get booty juked if I do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, you're walking along.
Yes.
Seem to be making a good pace. Nothing seems to be sticking out at you so far.
Okay.
And then, after a time, you see this trail open up into a big open area. It's the biggest open area you've seen so far.
Okay.
And you don't hear anything. In fact, there's no sound of anything around. No birds, no insects or anything. No fights, at least.
That's good.
And you can see at the very end a dim light coming from straight ahead, like maybe the light at the end of the tunnel type thing.
Okay.
But it looks like it's maybe about 300 feet away at the end of between all these trees and stuff. And as you step forward, very quietly, you hear a sneeze.
A sneeze, huh?
Yeah, from behind a bush about 30 feet away.
Huh. All right, I immediately pull out the mirror and turn invisible, and I sit on the ground.
Okay.
Do I hear anything more?
Just a little, nothing for about a full minute, then another.
All right, I say while I'm still invisible, I can hear you sneezing.
And you see the bush rustle. And then you see another bush next to it rustle, like
it's sort of moving around?
Like it's moving, yeah.
Yeah. I said, hey, come on out of them bushes, sneezer. Because that works every time.
And then you hear a little sneeze again.
Okay, I am going to stand up, still looking in the mirror.
All right.
I'm going to slowly, even though I'm still looking in the mirror, start shuffle a little bit in the direction of the thing. And then I am going to put the mirror away and try to rush the bushes.
Okay. So you rush towards the bushes.
Sneezy man. Yep.
Yeah, you rush towards the bushes. And you get some scratches. There's nothing. And you're like, throwing bushes around, leaves around. And then you hear a little itching from above in the tree, and when you look up, you see a banana peel.
No! Oh,
Yes.
no!
Yeah. So make a dexterity roll.
Not that banana peel.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna... Ooh! I hate that banana peel. I got a 14.
Okay. So you see it pull. There's like a little lever in the tree,
Uh-huh.
and it pulls it, and the ground opens up below you.
What?
The ground opens up below you, and you fall straight down into darkness.
No! The banana peel did it to me again. Oh, no. Is this a cliffhanger moment?
We could make this your cliffhanger. Yeah, it's pretty exciting, I think.
It is. Oh, my God. Cliffhanger! Yeah!
As you fall into darkness and the doors swing back closed above you, you hear a little...
Yeah, I bet I do. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, your old pal, the banana peel.
The banana peel is back, and
Yeah.
he's messing with me again.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Horkhauser has just been had by the banana peel again. He's fallen down a pit into darkness.
Right. That's
What will happen? What will happen?
Yeah.
Oh, I fucking hate that banana peel.
But I am proud of you. You maneuvered that maze without taking too much damage.
No, I did, and I only got one tentacle on my face.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh. Well, we'll have to wait until next time.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
Yeah.
So, Ricky, do you have anything you wanna plug here?
Oh, if you go to my Twitter feed, which is Ricky or it's just Ricky Simons on Twitter, RIKKISIMONS, you can see links to all my stuff, my books, my comics, my art,
Okay.
all the things that I do, right there.
That's cool. I have a Twitter feed at Eric Trueheart. I'm still the medium-sized book of Zim scripts still available on BookBaby and in ebook form, but Amazon has said finally they will release it sometime in July. So if this is July, you can probably buy it on Amazon, which you probably want to do because this is where we buy everything. But yeah, so they finally got their shit together and they're taking books, which is nice.
Sweet.
So yeah, and at a certain point, I don't know if we're going to air this before or after, but we're doing a little virtual convention via Zoom, aren't we?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Virtual con.
Is that the 19th?
Of July?
I think so.
Yeah, 19th of July?
I think that's what she said, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know how to find that out. Is it maybe...
We will have more information posted on our Twitters as we get closer.
As we get closer. That would be great. Awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have once again been listening to the One-Man Murder Maze. The further adventures of Horkhauser in the land of penis face soccer. And
sneezy banana peels.
Please, by the way, tell your friends about our podcast if you like it. We would love to have people check us out on Twitch. You can check us out on YouTube, and you can just join the podcast proper, which is on Apple and Stitcher, the usual places. Tell your friends. You want to donate to the little maze fund, please go ahead. We really appreciate it. It helps us pay for a bandwidth and other things. And by the way, I have nothing.
You have something. You have your heart.
I do. I have a heart.
Right.
So, Ricky, do you want to say goodbye to everybody?
Goodbye to everybody.
Good night, and remember...
I forgot.
This has been One Man Murder Maze with Ricky Simons and Eric Trueheart. If you enjoyed the show, hey, please tip your maze masters for maze maintenance at paypal.me/onemanmurdermaze. Our audio podcast is available on Apple and Stitcher. Our videos are on twitch.tv/OneManMurderMaze and also on YouTube. Just search for One Man Murder Maze. Our website is guess1manmurdermaze.com.